See you later. Boom, boom, boom. Testing. Yeah. So, tis live stream time again. And, yeah, I'm doing another one tonight, actually, in about 3 hours. But I just thought I'd put this down. I just got some new gear to test, and it's not all about the gear. And I've got so many bloody cables here that I had to... On this camera, I had to put a certain coloured tape on, and then on the cable on the other end, a certain coloured tape on, so I know what goes where and all that good stuff. I've just noticed something a bit weird. So I've got a mirrorless camera, which is kind of similar to a digital SLR. And I put what's called a fake battery in, and it looks like a battery, but instead of having a battery in, it's a cable that goes out to a plug-in point, and it says that it has 42% left, which is a little bit strange because it's actually got no battery in at all. And I'm going to keep an eye on that. So this is a bit of a testy thing. A bit of a testy thing. So, as you can see, I need to flip this round because I always do that. I'm going to flip it round now. While all the people are waiting to join, I will flip it round now. So let's go to that cam and go to properties and fluff a little bit. Go to filters, video filters. Where would I be doing this? Let's have a look. Render delay, scaling. Not entirely sure how to do that, actually. Okay, that's something for me to learn another time. Yeah, we're gonna make a tune, make a tune together, and if you're just about to join, then basically you ask me some questions. Sorry, I ask you some questions. And the questions are just here. And it's things about instruments, tempo, which if you don't know, that's speed, how fast the track is, and a descriptive word. I'll then type in my descriptive word into my software. So if I press this button, it pops off as if my magic. And nope, that hasn't messed anything up. That's all good. Yeah, move that over, and then I type in the descriptive word there, and then I can find whatever sounds I want. Alex, hello. I wasn't actually kind of not really expecting anyone to join. So, Alex, 93. Let's go for 93. By the way, is the syncing all right? I got new camera, Alex. Got new camera. So if I put my test page up, which is this one, this, so I don't know why I'm going to so much detail. Yep. Oh, Food eaten. Sorry, I thought I didn't actually read that. How are you, food eaten? It's been a couple of weeks or something. Ah, the audio may have gone because I went onto that other screen. Oh, when you change the video. Okay, that's yeah. I don't normally use that screen. That's my testing one. But my face has gone, so let's put laptop view. Food eaten. If you're still there, yeah, give us a descriptive word. Bored. Is that something you are bored, or that's just a descriptive word? Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. When was the last time we had a stream together, food eaten? Because you're from the States, I seem to remember. Oh, okay. I thought bored was the descriptive word. Why are you bored? Bored is being bored is a funny thing. Our mind loves to be get new information and everything like that, and then we can be like, meh, and we start like going through Tinternet or Facebook or whatever your go-to app is, and just search for something to interest us. Food eating. Have you ever tried meditating? It's an interesting thing because when you do that, you realise that basically, yeah, you can't be bored. I know what you mean when you say you're bored, but you kind of discover that you can't really be bored. Yes, you can use two words. Food eaten. That's all good. So my brother said 90. What BPM did you say, Alex? 93. So let's pop in 93. So it's going to be a kind of, well, it doesn't have to be a hip hop feel, but that's the kind of tempo it's going to be. Big titties. Obviously, everybody's going to smile at big titties. Anybody possibly having some kind of mental imagery at the moment? Yeah. Right. I will type this in, and I can't promise that anything is going to come up. But let's have a look and see if there's any sounds that are... Right, and so I'm going to delete a letter off each end. I mean off the end, until something appears. Big tit. Ah, we have big and tight. Could be close, could be close. Right, guys, check these out. Okay, unfortunately, the demo... the preview sound isn't working. Cowbell. Rubbish cowbell. Right, let me load these sounds in, and then we'll audition each one. So, analog sec, big and tight. There's that one. Or there is this one, which sounds exactly the same. They all look exactly the same. That is a little strange. Where are those sounds coming from? Okay. It's in percussive for some reason. Okay, we have our first sound. That's awesome. Now, don't know why I'm clapping like that. Give us another descriptive word. Actually, give us the key. Give us the key. So can you guys see this if I move over to controller view? In fact, it's kind of bigger on this view. Here I have C, D, E, F, G, blah, blah, blah. So IDK keys. What do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm a bit confused. I'm getting a phone call. Bear with me, sorry. This is my stepson. It's very important. Sorry about that. Yeah, he wants to stay at home tonight. So, am I back on? Yeah, I am. You don't know keys, right? Basically, you pick a letter from A to G, and there might be all the sharps or all the flats. So you firstly, oh, Alex picked G already. So food eaten, if you pick, I'm just going to call you food actually. I feel really silly saying food eaten. Just pick like sharp or flat. So we have, yeah, just pick a sharp or a flat for G. And something that always confuses me is G sharp is A flat because they kind of go like that. So G flat, let's have a look on here. Yes, it is G flat. These are all written in flats. They're not actually written in sharps. Okay, now the other thing we've got like major and minor. So major is kind of like, sounds happy. Let's stick the major on. Best thing is to just listen to it. It's kind of happy, right? And then minor is a bit sad. Yeah. So there, do you know what? I'm going to randomly pick something because some of them are quite interesting. This is a Hungarian minor. Let's have a listen. Sounds kind of Hungarian, doesn't it? That sounds a bit weird. But anyway. Okay. I'm going to come up with something. Just play around for about 30 seconds and record something, record a little loop. And you guys are going to come up with a descriptive word each. One is going to be for the drums, one is going to be for the bass. So let's go over to this view. Just like that. Actually, this is going to be the bass, I think. Okay, metronome on. Not the most interesting bass line, but it's a start, and we have to start somewhere. So, yeah, a couple more descriptive words. By the way, towards the end of this, I've just started up an emailing list. And why I want to use that is because basically you guys that I've met, you get involved with the email list and I can tell you what days I do stuff on. And there's going to be some kind of new things in the pipeline that I'm going to be working on. So I want to let you guys know that. And I'm also going to be giving away some stuff. I haven't figured it out yet, but it's all a work in progress. Yeah, cool. So, descriptive word. While you're doing the descriptive word thing, I'm going to randomly look for a sound here. It's going to be a pad and just randomly pick that pad. I don't know what it's going to sound like. We don't know. Don't know why I'm talking about that. It's quite a nice, interesting sound. Okay. It's pretty spooky. Am I still online? Guys, are you still with me? If not, I'll just carry on regardless. It's all good practice. Indeed. Right, so we've got the bass. I'm gonna actually just go over to here and I'm going to rename this the bass, otherwise that will confuse the hell out of me later. Bum, bum, bum. So that is actually the bass. That is a pad, and that one there is going to be a lead instrument. So I'll just rename that lead. Just makes things a hell of a lot easier, innit? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Guys, are you still with me? Is anyone there? Is anyone there? La 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 la. Oh, you are still there. So yeah, a descriptive word for the drum kit, Alex. And Alex, can you just check? I'm going to clap my hands and just see if the audio and the video are lined up. Are you able to look for a sec? Let me know if you are. But for now, I'm going to go over to controller view, and I'm going to... Oh, you're looking now. Okay. So this is one camera. This is the other camera. It should be, but we'll see. Controller cam. Okay, so we're going to come up with... let's just randomly pick a drum kit, shall we? This is the Apollo kit. One is late, I think. They should be both the same. They're both, well, in theory, because basically all I did was delay this microphone, and both of the cameras are HDMI. So, are you saying this one is late? So, yeah, I'm going to have to kind of get my head around that a little bit. If one of them is okay but the other one isn't, then I need to do some syncing. Right. They are so close, I don't think there's an issue. Yeah, cool. I'll probably work on it a little bit later. I tried... The way to do it, apparently, is to record into your software and then literally look at each of the frames. And I did that. But then when I went back into Twitch or Facebook, it was out. It was really weird. Let's just try that again. Is that close enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we must have... We've lost food eaten. We've lost food eaten. So I'm just going to randomly pick a lead sound. Actually, let's go for a weird bell thing. Right, yeah, this is one of those times where basically my tune is an acquired taste. It takes years and years of listening to it and taking it in and going, I get it now, but when I first listened to it, it sounded rubbish. It's just an acquired taste. Did you know I think this is true. I hope I'm not lying. But it's a thing. Basically, some music, when it first came out, classical music, they classed it as the devil's music, and it was like, you cannot listen to that. And now we listen to it today, and it's quite tame. Yeah, so it's just an example of I'm just way ahead of my time. Right. I got confused with all these screens. What's going on? Controller view, controller view. So, it's that time again. I'm just going to record these parts into here. Turn that one down a bit. That, pan it left slightly, that pan it right slightly, just gives a bit of separation. And now I can really quickly throw down the structure. Alex, have you heard my track that came out on Monday yet? Have you heard the teaser, the video teaser? Yeah, just let me know if you've heard that. Yeah, again, we're going to keep this nice and short because essentially this is an idea. Yeah, I will do that. This is essentially something to have an idea about later, right? As I've said a million times. So, just moving that along, the lead part, and then this pad comes in, and then that bass sound, then the drums kick back in, and then here, everything is all together. Then we have, that pad sound, the lead comes in, then the bass, then that. Is that in the right place? That looks... something kind of wonky going on. Hang on. Do you know what? As I always say, this is just an idea to throw down. So I'm going to basically just do that. There's going to be some just disjointedness about it. And yeah, it's just an idea, right? So, Alex, I'm going to pretend you're still there because sometimes you're listening but you can't type. Before we have a listen to that, I'm going to... we're going to have a quick listen to my track that came out on Monday. I release a track every Monday, and there's a little video here. It's just a little teaser. So yeah, I'm going to turn my mic off and we're going to have a listen to this. Cool. Enjoy. Yes. And there you have it. Cool. That's my latest release. Quite a bit more goofy than some of the others. But yeah, I just go in various directions. I throw ideas down and I follow where it wants to go. And then I decide, do I actually want to put that out there or not? And that one I did. Awesome. So we're going to go on to listen view. We're going to have a listen to the creation today. Yeah, so let's do that. Awesome. Nope, not like that. I got the... Is my mic back on? I realised that my mic actually might have been on during all that time. Let's go back to the main view now. Cool. That's the end of the show. Thank you so much for joining, Alex and Food Eaten. I hope you relieve your boredom somehow. I'm sorry that I didn't find big titties as your descriptive word to make a tune with. I'm going now, but I'm going to stick on just a little bit longer because I need to do some testing. Some basic testing of settings to make sure that the claps are all in time and stuff like that. Sorry that I didn't find big titties. So goodbye for now and enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm just going to do some testing. One, two. So the audio is late. So what I need to do is go into this fella here. Advanced properties. The audio is late. Therefore, let's put that back naught. And let's do it again. Okay, I put it back to naught and it seems to be okay. I don't really understand why these things change so much. It's all a bit weird. Right, I'm going to turn that down. Yeah, all seems good. Let's go back to the main view. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening and thank you very much for joining. And I will see you soon. Cheers.